everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Deb here with Creative Life. Thank you so much for joining me. Y'all, today we are going to be doing some little dividers here. That's what I've got here from Clear Scraps. And these are actually called Rounded Tab Chipboard Dividers. Okay, these are like index cards, which is your basic memory dex cards that we use for all of our crafty swaps. And so for these, I'm going to be using two different paper pads. I'm going to be using Magic Love by Frank Garcia. It is a Prima paper. And I'm also going to be using Love Story. And this one is again by Frank Garcia. It is a Prima marketing paper. And both of these are a few years old, but they're I still have a ton of them. And I absolutely love this paper. So pretty. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to get started, I went ahead and chose a pattern paper, and then I went ahead and traced the bottom portion of the MemDex card, which is those little nibby things, the little things that fit into the spools in your MemDex card holder. And then I did trace around the MemDex card, but then I thought, you know what, it might be easier to go ahead and just cut out the bottom portion, right? Stick the MemDex card on top of the pattern paper, and then you go ahead and cut away the excess pieces, which would be, you know, around the top portion of that MemDex card, the paper, the excess paper, and then just cut away all of the excess. I think that was the easiest way for me. But you are more than welcome to cut out the whole thing once you trace it on your pattern paper. Next, I'm just covering the back end of that MemDex card. Now we're going to go ahead and come in with a new MemDex card. And again, I'm just picking out my pattern paper, and I'm going to turn this over and draw the bottom pieces. And I'm going to cut off the bottom pieces first. And then I'm going to go ahead again and place the MemDex card and adhere that to the paper. And then once we have the paper adhered to the MemDex card, we're going to go ahead and cut away the excess top portion of the paper. Okay, so it's just like you did the other one, and you'll do all three of these MemDex cards the same way. Okay, so this front of this MemDex card is all finished. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and come in with a scrap piece of paper, and I'm just going to cover the back of this. And again, draw the little nib openings at the bottom and then cut that out. Again, we're just going to go ahead and adhere that to the back of that MemDex card, and then cut away the excess paper that is left over. And that is it. So I really like these MemDex cards. You can use them in so many ways, and there are acrylic MemDex cards. Now, if you didn't get a chance to see the video for the acrylic cards that I created, I will definitely leave a link at the end of this video tutorial for you, so you can go over and check these out. I will leave the links to these MemDex cards down below. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to create some double doors for this side of my MemDex card. And what I did is I went ahead and cut out a piece of the pattern paper that is 2.5 inches by 3 3/8. Okay, you're going to score a 1/2 inch on that 2.5 inch side, and that is going to make your door. Okay. Or you can cut a piece of paper at 5 inches, cut it in half, and that will create some double doors for you as well. So you'll score each one of those pieces at, you know, a 1/2 inch. And so here I went ahead and I just used my corner rounder to round the corners on that. And then again, I went ahead and traced the bottom piece of the MemDex card, and I cut that out. So after I cut out my pattern paper, I went ahead and I wanted to make a little pocket on here. So I grabbed my ruler and I went in by about a ½ inch on each side, made a little tick mark on each side, and then grabbed my X-Acto knife and just did a line from one tick mark to the end of the next tick mark. And this will make a little pocket opening for you. Okay, and so you'll get to put a little note or something like that for your crafting friend inside of this little pocket. Next, I went ahead and grabbed my glue and just adhered my doors on top. I did use some magnets on this, and I thought that it looked really well. But you can use, Velcro or whatever you would like. You can even use ribbon, which would be really pretty as well. So here I went ahead and I drew the little openings for the bottom of your MemDex card on top of the doors, because once this is shut and it gets placed in a MemDex card holder, then you'll need the openings for it to fit in there. So I went ahead and I'm cutting those out now. Okay, so now I'm laying down my magnet and I'm just going to go ahead and place my glue on the top portion of the MemDex uh, pattern paper that we cut out to adhere on top of there. You don't want to put it on the bottom because that's your pocket. And so if you put it on the bottom, then your pocket's going to be glued down there and you don't want to do that. I did take my bone folder and kind of open up the pocket a little bit more so that way, the opening would be a little just opened, so that way you could stick your little card or note or whatever you want inside of your pocket. Next, I added on the other magnet, and you can see it right there. It's on the door. And then I did go ahead and add a little bit of lace right down here at the bottom portion of the pocket. And I just thought that that looked really cute. So, yeah, so I thought that added a little bit of elegance to it, said femininity, besides the pink paper. So I decorated the inside. There's my little card right there. And that's one of the cut apart cards in the collection. Next, I fussy cut out that little basket. Now, the little basket is actually printed on the paper that I laid down, but I went ahead and made it kind of 3D. So I went ahead and cut out another basket and stuck it on top of there. And then I grabbed some of the ephemera from the collection and I just placed it on top of there. And I just thought that that was so cute. Here, I'm adding some little hearts from the collection around the little card here, and I loved that teacup. I just couldn't figure out how to fit it in there, so I just kind of think I left it out. So yeah, so I went ahead and added a few other little things that I thought were really super cute on this little MemDex card. Some more flowers that I had fussy cut out and placed around the card, back behind the girls there. I just thought that this was super cute. And this collection is so pretty. And I think cutting things out or adding ephemera to your MemDex cards is just so fun. And I just really enjoy it. I really enjoy decorating everything. So I kept thinking there's something missing like up in that corner area. So I went ahead and I got some more flowers. I went ahead and fussy cut some more flowers out, put some foam tape on top of there and just added them right there up on the frame and right above the girls. I just thought that looked so pretty. And then came back in and added some little chipboard hearts around the card, and that is done. Next, we're going to go ahead and start this card, and this card is so pretty. The paper actually is a pink foil background of the hearts. It is so pretty. And so I really liked using the roses. And so I went ahead and did a little saying, a little message there, and used the little postcard piece along with some of the roses that I had cut out. I really like how all three of these MemDex cards turned out using both of these paper collections. I think they all three turned out so pretty. And I hope that y'all are enjoying the video tutorial and get some inspiration to try out these MemDex cards and head over to Clear Scraps. Okay, you guys, so we are done with our little MemDex cards, and I think they turned out so pretty. I really love both of these paper sets, and I just love Prima paper. So, but I really think that these turned out so stinking cute. And I love how this one turned out with the pocket. We put a little bit of stickles up here on top of the border here. I added a little bit of stickles to the tea set, and then it opens up like this. It does have a magnet, so it does open up just like that. Okay, and how cute. And it's a little pocket that we created inside, so you could definitely add some more little items inside, or a little thank you note, or whatever you would like, little card or whatever. And I just think that turned out so stinking cute. And then here we have this one. I was going to put stickles on it, but I really like how it just looks like this, and I think that it's just beautiful. I love the vintage feel of this one, and this one too. Both of them are just so pretty, and the layering that we did it looks really nice, and I just love it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and we're going to go ahead. I'm going to put the links down below for you. Thanks again for joining me. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today. Please head over to Clear Scraps and check out their shop. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that bell for future notifications on all upcoming videos, tutorials, YouTube hops, and my live shows, 4:30 on Fridays Central Time.